Okay, so today we are going to make a fractal. This is the board that I'm going to make it out of. What it's going to end up turning out like is fractals like, okay, fractals like that. There's as above, so below. And I think that's all that I have in the shop. Don't zoom in. Gremlins, man. Alright, yeah, so let's go into AutoCAD and start the making of it. Okay, so we got AutoCAD open. I'm going to open my English template. English, like, standard inches, you know. Put on my object layer. The board is 17 by 10. Okay, and we got text. We're going to put her last name in there. Let's start with inch 0.5 text height. Mosca. Oh, that'll fit nicely. It might be a little big. Yeah, I'm gonna bring it down to 1.25 because I gotta leave room for the fractals. I want a lot of fractal in there. Yeah, that's better. Alright, so now, just to make my life easier, 8.5 by 11, 8.5, and damn. Highlight the whole thing, copy, and let's move this over a little bit. Those are the pages that I'm printing on for the template. Will it fit on one page? Not quite. So we're going to do Pesa Mosca. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Sorry, Nicole. Alright, there we go. File. Print. Select my printer. And we're going to do window. And do here to here. Center a plot. And hit OK. And then do the other side. There goes the printer. Alright, there we go. You get the idea. Alright, so now we got it printed out. I'm going to take out my razor blade and cut out this edge. Oh god, I need a new razor blade. That's how dull that is. Oh my god. Hang on. Alright, got a new razor in. Let me finish this off. Doesn't matter really if it's sloppy on the in there. It's just gotta give me a general idea of where it needs to be. That's not it. Right about there. Grab my tape. I don't know what that is. Solder sucker cleaner. Chop off that one that's covered in sawdust. Oh man, it was perfect. It's almost gone. All right, there we go. Alright, and then we cut out the, wrong side of the blade. There, and there, there, and there. Garbage. Garbage. So then we take the board. It looks about center to me. I don't know about you guys, but close enough. The fractal will fill in a lot of the space, and if it's not even center, I've done a few where it was way off center, but it was hard to tell because the fractal really grabs your eye. People seem to like them. I've made quite a few now. Some for me, some for mostly for customers. Alright. And then we just start tracing. I'll fast forward through it for you guys. Sorry, my camera died, but you get the idea. You run the razor over the stencil, and it leaves a mark in the wood. So now right there. Okay. I go over it with a pen, just so when I take the router over it, it makes it easier to see. Alright, so now I got my my Dremel and the routing fixture, and you adjust it like that, and then tighten this, and you route it out. Okay, so. Okay, so now I got that all routed out. The letters don't have to be perfect because this is all be fractaled and it'll take over some of the letters and you really won't notice. You won't. I mean, you won't. Alright. Alright, so now it's time to fractal. What you're going to need is a microwave transformer. I have this in a box with a nice two-prong that I snipped the ground off. Plug. This goes to my probes, and then inside you got the microwave transformer, and I also put in a voltage amperage display to monitor the amps that I'm using. These are my probes, and the leads just plug right into there like that. And yeah, so let's go outside and we'll fractal. Another thing you're going to need like a spray bottle or a bowl with a brush. Got a spray bottle right here. And you fill it with water and baking soda. The baking soda is an electrolyte that helps the water go into the wood and conduct better, because wood is obviously not conductive alone. So. Alright, so we're all set up. You can see right there That's the display lighting up. I'm going to put on my rubber gloves. And I'm going to block the light that you see now. It's coming from over there. But you'll be able to see the fractal burning, and it's actually pretty cool. I wanted to do it when it was dark because it's all flamey and cool. Alright. So, first thing is get it in place. I had to use this spray bottle because the other one was like some cheap dollar store piece of crap. And it wouldn't take the baking soda. It kept clogging, so. I think this one's clogging too. Alright, fuck it. So, you get it nice and wet. That's a bit much. But you get the idea. Okay, so how all? Oh, so there's a light. We're all good. Here and here. All right, hang on. Okay, so I got the squirt bottle working. It wasn't wet enough. That's what happens when it doesn't take. It just kind of fizzles out. I think I put too much baking soda. Plus, it's really cold. So the water's just freezing. Needs more water. Whoa. See the difference it makes? And it instantly starts fractaling. Oh, I blew the breaker! Hang on. Okay, we have lights again. So let's try this again. make sure when you do this, because this voltage with this current can kill you. So make sure you always have one probe in your hand. It's kind of the one arm rule, but janky as fuck. Because if I left this on the table and I turned power on, it'd probably go through the water and the ice on the table and zap my table, and my fiance would be all pissed at me, and yeah, you know how it is. And I like to stop it right before they touch. Makes it look like two different fractals. And I like to fill as much space as I can, because the intricacy is really interesting to look at. So I try to get as much wood as I can without ruining the etching. And I think that'll do it. Next thing to do is wash it and then polyurethane it. Where's it? So this is what it looks like after you fractal it. It's all burnt up and nasty looking. And now we wash it. Alright, so we just washed it. Alright. And that gets all the embers out of the crevices and brings out a lot of the detail. And it also washes off all the pen mark. Alright, so now you can see all the little details and crevices, and it's really cool, really interesting. Alright, so now I don't want to wait for it to dry, so surface. So excited. Come on, around a little bit. Turn out. This one is not as old. And now we sand. Sand out all those burn marks. One thing I don't want to forget is on the back. Hang on, I gotta get my towel. More like reclaimed pillowcase. Good for the shop though. Is take a Sharpie and I put in my signature. It's not writing very well on the... Alright, and then I go with the router. Alright, so the last step is to polyurethane it. Gives it a nice sheen, brings out all the detail. If you want one of these, go ahead and leave a comment, and maybe with, not a comment, you can email me. I don't really check the email, but I will if this video gets popular. If you email me and I don't respond within like a day or two, go ahead and comment, check your email, you freaking idiot, and I will check it. Pretty sweet. Thanks for watching.